We are back better than ever. We are back better than ever. What's up? Like, share, invite. What?
I just realized because the light is different. I'm like, why is it so
Um,
dark in here? It's okay. We still do it.
what's up, y'all? Get up in here or don't get up in here at all. But get up in here. Get up in here. This is about to be a good episode, y'all. So make sure if y'all do nothing, y'all do that. Um, yeah.
What?
Dang it. It's okay though.
No, there was two people. I don't know what happened.
Are we frozen?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Where'd y'all go?
Where'd y'all
We need y'all
go?
to come back on in.
We need y'all to come back, come back, come back.
We need to even know if y'all can hear us. Like we can't even.
We don't know what's going
We
on.
can't tell.
We can't tell what's going on. I need y'all to come in. If you don't do nothing, do that for your girl.
Let's see. Okay, so whoever that was that just came on, can y'all hear us?
Can you hear us? If you can hear us, put a fire emoji in the comment section right now.
That's her favorite.
Put a fire emoji in the comment section right now. Please and thank you.
Hey, Auntie Leslie.
Hi, Mom. How you doing? How you doing, girl?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? I'm over here just repeating everything Sarah said. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you?
Let us know if y'all can hear us in the comment section. Somebody, please.
Anybody, everybody.
So we can get started.
Yes.
Hey, Jazz. I'm gonna hear us.
Hey, Jazz. What do you do, boo? What's tea and me? What she say?
He said, hey, y'all. We here, y'all.
We in the building. They in the building. It's her and our cousin Brett.
Right, where Brett at? We need some all the accounts
We need
tonight.
all the accounts tonight because we're looking real dry. So we need you to bring us to life.
We need them on all the accounts.
Every single account, get on there. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Here you go. Yeah, you're.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, friend. What are you doing? What's up, everybody?
Hey, y'all. Oh, we got the wine out tonight.
Who got wine? A girl, no, she didn't. I'm hollering.
The wine out. Yeah, we on.
Y'all, tonight is going to be a good episode. We on water, y'all. I'm on a 10-day detox, so Sarah's a good trooper. I had to go to the hospital the other day. What, yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yeah. I went to the emergency room yesterday, y'all. My tonsils had swelled up again.
You need them removed.
I need them removed, so.
Yes, I just came for the tea.
We're giving a good episode today. We touching on some facts that we feel like are very hypocritical.
Yeah.
and we think our background is real significant and is gonna be a great help.
Who you been praying for? For both of us, or just
For both,
not
both of us.
Dang.
For both of us.
Thank you.
For both of
If
us.
you was praying for me, thank you.
For both of us.
We need all the prayer we can get.
All the prayer we can get. We need all the prayer we can
He
get.
was praying for your tonsils.
Oh, that's so nice. Thanks. I appreciate it. Trying to think of what I was about to say. Okay. Well, let's get started on this topic. So, our topic today is,
and this topic literally just came about
when we was at Burnt Tortilla earlier
today.
today.
I don't even know how we even got on the.
I don't even know how we got on it either,
conversation.
but it's a good topic, and I think it's something that we all need to touch on. So, the topic is, why are Christians held at a higher standard than others? Don't ruffle a little feather, none. I'm hollering.
Hey, Pepe.
Hi, Pepe. So,
oh y'all are giving in this comment section. Y'all are talking to us today.
Period. They liking this the
Y'all are
topic?
talking to us today. Yes, they're talking to us. What? Can you go mind yours?
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to.
Always you trying to be over here.
I had to look at the messages because
I put them on the screen for you.
You don't put all of them.
I put
You
9% on the screen.
Okay. So the topic is, and I'm gonna say it again, why do people hold Christians at a higher standard than others?
And why do Christians hold other Christians
to a higher standard than others? Woo! Oh! Oh no, that wasn't even a question. But baby, that's going on the board.
She gets
I get excited.
Oh my God.
Why do Christians hold other Christians?
Not her really.
I can't even spell Christians. Why do Christians hold other Christians to higher standards? Okay, so y'all share this, please. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first question. Sorry, y'all. Okay. The first question, Ms. James, what is your definition of morals?
My definition of morals is just basically how you hold yourself, like what you believe in. Yeah, it's really just like what you believe in, how you uphold yourself.
How you carry yourself?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have to agree. I agree with that. I believe
but
that.
But we got a question on our topic.
Other than just other people, like
not even necessarily non-believers,
but just
non-believers and
any other people.
Yeah, people who don't really go to church as often or don't go to church at all.
Because they can still be Christians.
Yeah.
But I think let's change it. Why do? Well, no. I think that I don't know. Would you change? How would you change it?
Say the topic here.
Why do people hold Christians to a higher standpoint or a higher standard than others?
I think it's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, just have to clarify a little bit.
Okay, cool. So, what is your definition of high standards?
What's my high standard? I don't really feel like there's a certain definition, but it's just what you uphold yourself to, like, this is the best you can be, or the best that you look at other people. Agreed.
Literally. Agreed. Okay. So now that we've gotten, hi, Auntie Julia. Now that we've gotten those two questions out the way, now we get into the nitty gritty. Why do you think people hold Christian people to higher standard than others?
You want me to answer first?
Yes.
I think people hold Christians to a higher standard because they feel like you're supposed to believe in God, you're supposed to follow Him, you're supposed to be more like Him, and which is fine. You are supposed to, but I think people like forget that we're all humans, and just because we believe in God doesn't mean we are God. We cannot be perfect, so we're gonna make mistakes all the time.
Yeah, and drop in the comment section y'all answer to this, because we got a lot of piggyback questions off of this specific question. Because, like we said, this conversation or this topic came up when we was at lunch today at Burnt Tortilla, because I was explaining, I'm like,
oh, I remember how
yeah,
I found out.
because I'm so defensive over my church. Like, I'm 10 toes down behind Mama Ryan Missionary Baptist Church of LA, of Los Angeles, whichever way y'all want to call it. I'm 10 toes down. So I hate when people, and behind my pastor, I hate when people say, oh, well, do you know where your money is going to the church? Or, oh, your church is paying for your pastor and all his cars. And it's just, none of that stuff, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. So for people to judge on the outside and don't know, it's like, okay, Mama, we need a sign. An M. For y'all to judge him and our church.
Or just
churches in general, because I've seen it on multiple occasions.
But I think that's
like, y'all don't know.
And it's mostly the people who don't even go
to church.
So
because little do you know, baby, we get yearly reports of where every single dime goes in the church. But and then like Sarah said, you gotta trust God enough to give your money to the church.
Yeah, no matter if you know where
it's going or not. So you shouldn't be worried about the man of God, because what is he? He's just a vessel that the Lord is using to get to us. So don't judge him. What he do, well, his own time is what he do on his own time. So, because of a belief system, when you have a belief in something, it's something that you stand behind. It's the same with Muslims.
Yeah.
Definitely. I definitely agree. And I definitely just feel like I said, I'm 10 toes behind my church, and I'm going to defend my church till the wheels fall off. And we was defending the church. And I said, you know what? I'm talking about this tonight. Yeah. Because it's just, it always comes up. I got people who be like, oh, you go to a cult. I'm
it's
like,
annoying. It's just like, come on.
You just, and that just shows me your relationship with God. Because you should want your man of God to be taken care of, regardless. The man that is giving you and instilling in you the light, you should want that man to be taken care of. And it shouldn't matter what goes in his pocket. Honestly. That's how I feel. I feel like we shouldn't worry about what goes in his pocket. Because, I mean, God is blessing him. So we can't worry about the next person, because then now we messing up what God got planned for us.
Yeah.
So
we try to stop being so judgmental.
Yes, that we're gonna get there. We're gonna go there. Okay.
Did you answer the question?
Yeah, but I kind of touched on the pastor's thing first.
Yeah.
I should have waited, but I'm gonna follow up.
Her pastor, y'all.
Because listen, people, y'all, I hate it. Like, I hate it. Especially with being his assistant now. Like, I hear so much stuff, and I just be like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And I'm sorry, I get so defensive.
No,
I really
you're
do.
supposed to.
I get so defensive because who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Because you don't know nothing.
Right.
You don't know. And I'm not expecting you to know, but then in that light, just shut up.
Right.
Don't say nothing because
everything doesn't need to be said.
Everything doesn't need to be said because it doesn't involve you.
Right. Sometimes y'all we just gotta
mind what pays us.
Mind
and he don't pay
our
us.
business. Like, please. It's okay to keep your comments to yourself sometimes, especially when it does not.
Because I got a mouth. I'm gonna pray for you. Me, I'm gonna tell you how it is. So that's what I'm saying. I'm a work in progress because guess what? No one is perfect. That is the root of this topic. No one is perfect. Y'all ghetto, and you ghetto along with us.
Right.
Because you mount up.
Comment section.
Come on now, up. Don't play. But, and then I'm going to start talking about the musicians. Because I feel like musicians and pastors are held at a higher standard than regular going to church Christians like me and you. They're held at a higher standard. Because a lot of times people be like, oh, well, musicians are the biggest hoes in churches. Mm-hmm. Or, I'm going to just say that. They be like, but it's like, I feel like that is so
like, why
wrong.
putting it on musicians?
Why is it just the musicians?
The whole male species.
Like, it don't have nothing to do with them being a musician. And I feel like, because at one point,
not the homo species.
Yeah, we're not talking about the homo species, y'all. We're just saying, don't just say that only the musicians are like the hoes of the church per se. Because, and I'm a put my apology out there right now. I've said it before. Mm-hmm. I have said that before I was educated. I said it ignorantly.
Brett is acting up in the comment section. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Go to your questions.
No, I'm saying like, okay. Dang, Brett. Oh, okay. I think that, but yeah, it was ignorance. So when I had said the statements I said, even on previous episodes, when I was like, I want to do a musicians episode and figure out why they are the way they are. There is no why they are the way they are.
And why they are the way they are.
It's not, because if you take off the word musician, they're just regular.
Yeah.
And if we can't judge the pastor, we can't judge the musicians.
We ain't supposed to judge nobody.
So I don't think we should hold them to a higher standard. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. Right. God didn't want nobody perfect. That's why he died. Am I right?
He knew he wasn't going to be perfect.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's kind of just like one of those situations.
Y'all heard it.
Woo.
From her herself.
From me. Out of all people, y'all. Because I just...
Baby, let me tell you something. Jordan has just done a turn, honey, this year.
Y'all don't know.
A turn.
Y'all don't know. I wouldn't have been on this couch in December.
Baby, she would have had her pickets on.
y'all don't understand. I'm in such this happy space. I feel like I'm around so much love. I'm so serious. Like, that's why I'm just not gonna let nobody talk about my church. Because my church is the reason why I am where I am right now. My village at my church.
Right.
Like, y'all just don't know. Brett, Jazz, Auntie Toya, Michelle, Cherie. Who else?
That's why you don't name people, because you start forgetting.
My mama, of course, my mom, but she was on. She was up there. Mommy, Auntie, even though she tried not to deal with us. My Helen.
She the ringleader.
She the ringleader. My Helen, she right there, and we all in the ring. Yeah, like
Michelle, everybody.
Our village, and then our pastor, like he is literally everything. So it's like, y'all, maybe not a higher standard per se, but there is an expectation. Okay,
and that's what I was saying earlier. I said we have to stop holding them to a higher standard or stop
expecting more of them.
Yeah, but it's like, stop holding them to this standard because they're a pastor or a musician or whatever, or a Christian, but you should be doing these things because you're a leader, not necessarily because you're a Christian, because Christians, we're not perfect. Yeah. But as a leader, you're supposed to do certain things because you're leading people, which is a better word instead of using higher standard for people. Mm-hmm. And then you can't be holding other people to a higher standard and you not holding yourself.
Now that's tea. Because you worried about who paying for his Mercedes.
Hey, did you pay your tithes this month?
Honey, who paid for that car? Was it SBA or PPP? Which one was it? That's all I want to know. Because you worried about whose money is going into his pockets. Y'all, I hear it all the time. Like, it's so crazy because I have a different group of friends. Like, I have so many different groups of friends. Like, that I have a group of friends that, they just don't go to church. They believe in God, but they just don't go to church. And I hear from them all the time. Why your pastor pull up with a Range Rover or a Mercedes or a BMW, but he got people in Hondas? Because the Lord blessed him.
And just because you have blessed doesn't mean you're not blessed.
Exactly. Everybody's blessings are in different ways.
And nobody is going to work for free. Are you going to your job for free?
No.
So
why do y'all expect for him not to do his job?
Or anybody.
Like,
come on, y'all. It's just
like y'all don't even listen to what y'all say before y'all say it. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. And
y'all want the pastor to be free 24/7 to pray for you, to go to the church,
to go to the hospital,
and then y'all expect the men to do it for free? Or the women to do it for free? Come on now, they gotta pay their bills. They gotta live. We gotta stop.
We gotta stop that. For real.
We didn't even answer no doggone questions.
We did. Okay. Yeah, we're doing good. But back to the musician thing, because I think we do got that bad though. I've been seeing memes all day like, don't be talking to them drummers. Right. Don't be talking to them music. Don't be talking to them organists.
No, it's don't talk to. It don't got nothing to do
with what instrument he play. We're freezing a little bit. Sorry for the freeze a little bit. But it ain't got nothing to do with the instrument he plays.
Yeah, they tripping.
Cause straight tripping. They always got something to say. But you know, I'm 10 toes behind that man. And I'm ready for it.
Lord Jesus. Go on, finish what you talked about, Joe.
Okay. We're going to go back to that question that you asked in the beginning. Why do Christians hold other Christians to higher, I'm going to change standards to expectations that Jazz said?
Truthfully, I don't have an answer for you because I don't know. I don't understand why they do
I
it.
think we're just judgmental and hypocritical.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
think
doesn't
that-
make any sense to me. I just don't, I'm not the type of person who judges anyone, period.
Right.
So it's just like, I can't understand why someone.
Well, let me say this. I'm a new reformed unjudger. Because
Come on, refer.
I'm being honest. We honest and we
Yeah.
transparent on this show. Because I can't say I ain't never judged nobody. And it could be somebody on this screen that I've judged.
And I would say I have judged, but I mean, I'm just like, when I do, right after I'll say something, I'll reflect immediately, like, wait, nah, that's not cool. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have thought that. They're human. We all make mistakes. Who am I to judge anything of their lives? I don't know what they're going through. I don't know where God bringing them, taking them, brought them out of. So who am I to, do that? So that's what I do a lot. If I do find myself being judgy on somebody or a situation, then I look back like, girl, who are you?
I spent 22 and a half years judging.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a epiphany in January. And I ain't judged since, well, I'm trying. People expect more from the men of God, but they don't have any expectations for themselves. Their priorities are unbalanced. Yeah.
Right. Now, if you perfect,
Judge
you
on.
do everything you're supposed to
Judge
do.
on.
Go ahead.
Judge on.
Please.
Last only perfect man I knew was you up there. I don't think you will. So
Now, if you just perfect and all that, I can understand why you judging. Go ahead and judge.
because you perfect.
Right. But if you're not,
And I can't compete with perfect.
right.
Because I know I'm baby what? Nowhere near the perfect tier. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. And you
okay.
know what? Now, and that's why, okay. Now, if I do judge, I reflect on it.
Yeah.
Definitely. These past 7 months have been a real, okay, step back, think about what you just said. Was that right?
Yeah.
I find myself apologizing a lot right now. And it's okay. At one point, I thought it was weak for me to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. In taking accountability is one thing that I learned that was really fundamental to growing up and maturing.
Yeah.
And this is a little off the topic, but I just really want to speak on accountability just for a little bit. Like, I really think as Black people, period, we have to learn how to take accountability for what we do sometimes. Because a lot of times we put the blame on people, on other people.
Or we make excuses.
On
why you did what you did.
Yeah. And accountability is so important, y'all. Like, these past 2 weeks, I've been going through a lot. And when it comes to accountability, I've had to really, sit back and say, you know what, Jordan? You've matured. Because, baby, if half the stuff that was done to me in the past 2 weeks would have happened last year, baby, it would have been World War VII. We would have skipped from 4 to 7 because it would have been bad. And I'm telling you, those are just, y'all need to go back and watch the accountability episode.
And that's why you have to have as well people around you.
That's gonna tell you. Let me tell you, this girl on the way from Burnt Tortilla, she had to tell me where I was wrong. She just has to.
I wouldn't be a real friend if I don't, you know.
And she's right. Sarah has never steered me wrong. Like, I can never say, Sarah, you steered me wrong. It pisses me off because I be like, okay, girl, like, dang. But at the end of the day, Sarah be right. Like,
and I'm also working as well. Like, I give great advice, and I can tell somebody else, like, this is where you went wrong, or this is what you need to work on. And I have to sometimes do it to myself. Like, just because I can hold other people accountable don't mean I always hold myself accountable.
Because one time, y'all, she got on me for a situation.
I sure did.
And Jazz and Brett know exactly what I'm talking about.
I sure did.
She got on me
and I did the same
about a
thing.
situation probably a month. It was probably like a month before.
That was a month ago.
When you got on me?
Mm-hmm.
It was in the
no. Oh, when I got on you.
It was in May.
Like, a couple months.
Because it was my birthday. So it was like the first week of June, she got on me. Then, lo and behold,
I did the same thing.
A month later, and when I say she got on me, she was going off on me. She was
not going off. I don't even go off.
Sarah, your version of going off is what I call going off.
Like, I'm not going off.
And then she went and told our cousins. So we at the table.
Come on, Brett.
And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, but when the tables turned and she came to me and she told me what happened, y'all, she was like,
I was so scared to tell her, y'all. So I'm like, damn.
She was like, why aren't you giving me the same treatment I gave you?
Oh my God, Jordan, y'all. Jordan is a firecracker. She is not that calm. Like, I'm the calm, like, you shouldn't do this. Like, let's reflect. Let's do this. Jordan is normally like. So when I had told her what happened, she was just quiet. And that's when I was like, oh shoot. I did it. She ain't even going off on me. She was like, I can't even talk right now. She hung up in my face. She hung up in my face. And I was just like, damn.
Now I called her back and I said, I'm ready.
Yeah. She had to let it. Now, let's be real. She hung up in my face. Not because of what I did. But lit. That's why she hung up in my face. No, she was more mad because of that.
I wouldn't be in face because you had just went off on me a month before that. Over the same situation.
And mine was worse.
Who done logged into the number on your Church of LA page? Ooh, I'm gonna put you back. Saints, that ain't your mama.
Anyways, yeah, and I had to then reflect on myself, like,
cause I was so calm.
And it's not that, but what I don't want to get mixed up is I don't take back nothing I said.
Of course
because not. At the end of the day, what I was doing, like what I was telling her at that time, was the right thing because of what we were in at that time, but I just happened to go back on it as well. Mm-hmm. And then that's what was like, dang, like you just went in on me and you did the same thing. And again, we are
and
not
that's
perfect.
why I hung up. And then I had to and I was like, okay. So then when I talked to her, I said, okay. I said, it's okay. I was so calm. The girl was like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, because she knows. Yeah. And I know. So why am I going to Why am I going to just jump down your throat when you know the truth?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You told me what to do.
And that was probably her being like quiet was probably the best thing for her to do to get me to even understand more. Like,
because
you messed up.
Literally, after you told me, you literally said, we both got to do that.
Yeah.
Those are your exact words. And it's okay. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're working on. That's why we have each other.
Yeah.
That is why we have each other to get through these situations, because this girl is far from me, yes, man. Yeah, she's definitely an honest person, because, girl, I do anything. Jordan, I'm going to slap you. Like, she's so violent. Y'all, she loves to say she's the calm one.
I am!
But this girl, she's so
I'm an angel.
violent. Like, any chance she gets, she wants to punch me.
Do I?
You do it. It's not even a want.
It don't even, she may just be, you know.
You do.
I just hear her arm or something. Like, that's it.
She don't even be like, it'd be like a.
I know.
No, this piss be ball. And you be having a little knuckle out. And you be ready to my butt.
Oh,
but y'all, back to, you know, the topic at hand. Because we got a little off track. But I think it was good. It was good. Yeah. A good deflection. I really don't divert.
Go to your question.
Okay. Let's go.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like,
Is it okay for us to have flaws as Christians?
Of course.
Okay.
It's definitely okay for, like, we're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. You're gonna have flaws. You're gonna have to work on stuff. If we were perfect, if we didn't have no flaws, if we didn't have nothing to work on, why would we even need God?
Ooh.
Why would we even need him if we thought we all had it all together?
Yeah.
So it's like,
you're right.
Of course, like we have flaws and we're always working to be better.
Mm-hmm.
We have to.
And God knows what we're doing before we even do it. He knew 2 years ago.
Literally. And that's one thing I'll be having to work on.
Cause y'all, this girl will go. Listen, it took Sarah. God forgave her the day she asked for forgiveness.
Yeah. And like, I don't want y'all to think how I be hard on Jordan. I be hard on myself as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just hard on Jordan and then I'm just letting myself just.
And that's why I give her. I don't go extremely crazy. I'm not hard on myself at all. So that's why Sarah is extra hard on me. Because I'll go do something today. He gonna do it again tomorrow.
This is a shame.
So it's like,
this is a shame. But I'm really
she is super hard on herself, so that's why I don't go super hard on her, because she already hard on herself, but she needs 2 people hard on her. I know my moral. I mean, the girl knows what's wrong. She knows what's right. And, you know, she tell me what's wrong. You're right.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, I always think she knows. But I'm there to catch her. Yeah. That's all that matters.
We definitely balance each other out, for sure.
I think so, too. They call us Fair Joe.
And we got some other names. We ain't gonna
We don't go by those.
We ain't gonna get into that.
We don't go by those names. They really be trying to diss us.
It's okay, though. We know us. We know who we are.
The dynamic duo.
Okay. So go back. I feel like we didn't answer the question.
Is it okay for us to have flaws as Christians?
Yeah.
I gotta blow my nose.
Y'all, she got her tonsils removed. That's
not my tonsils.
I mean, not tonsils. She had a flare up. So
I'll be having to blow my nose to get stuff out of there.
Don't mind her, y'all.
Excuse me. I was trying to talk it through. And I said, I knew it was going to come. I was like, Sarah, give me some tissue.
Yeah, the people.
They understand. They my family.
All right, they understand.
Okay.
Next question.
Um, okay, I think we kind of touched on it, but it's basically like, as Christians, why are we so hypocritical?
Because we know, I feel like we're hypocritical because we know what we're supposed to do. And since we don't do it, we kind of put it on other people.
Yeah.
Like, you know you're not supposed to lie. You know you're not supposed to do all these things, cheat, steal, all that. And it's like...
You know what's crazy? Church people are the most hypocritical, judges people to me.
But I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't?
No. I feel like, again, I feel like it's the same thing when we say all the musicians are hoes or all this. It's like, you don't... Just because we're around church people most of the time,
that's why
that's what we're... That's our environment. Mm-hmm. So to us, it does seem like it's church people more because that's who we're around more. But
right.
it's really not. Like, I feel like everybody is on the same
playing field.
Like, there is no
more judgmental person.
More,
we haven't experienced everybody,
right?
So we don't know,
right?
Right.
Now, are people who don't go to church as much or non-believers, are they sometimes maybe more understanding with things? I would say yes, because they're not holding others to these high standards as Christians do. Mm-hmm. Because we know how we're supposed to act being Christians. Yeah. So I would say that they might not judge as much, or they might, in terms of each other, like they might not judge each other as much, or
I agree. I believe that, or let me rephrase what I was about to say about church people are the most hypocritical towards other church people. I think that is very true.
Yeah.
I think, and that comes from the older generation, because why your short...
If you need to go to the bathroom, we'll go.
No, it's just, I need to blow one more time. Yeah, I'm just giving you one more second. Sarah, talk.
What's the difference between holding people to standards and judging them? Well, I feel like judging them is believing you know something about them, or how do I explain it? Like, just not understanding them, so you feel a certain way about them, like you think this is how they are, even if they're really not, and you're judging them without knowing them, and holding them to a higher standards might be you just feel like they should be better or do better just because of who they are. So I don't really think it's the same, but it can kind of like cross together sometimes. There's a difference between... That's true. Because just because you go to church don't mean you there with God like that. It don't mean that. What y'all think? Y'all got some questions for us while Jordan is out? Because she got all the questions in her phone. I don't got the questions. What y'all think about our topic? Are y'all enjoying this conversation? Let me know in the comment section. Y'all don't want to talk no more? Y'all don't want to talk to us no more?
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm back.
They quiet in the comment section.
They ain't quiet now.
They quiet now.
No.
Y'all was doing so good.
They can't be quiet now. Okay, y'all.
Acting on assumptions instead of getting to know the fact. Yeah,
what
that's
was the
what I
question?
feel like judging is. What's the difference between holding people to standards and judging them?
What's the difference between holding people to standards? What did you say?
I said I feel like judging them is based on assuming something about them. Like you don't even really know them. You're just thinking how you think they are, and then when you hold people to
higher standards, you know them and you know what they're.
You know them. And you
like today,
yeah.
You was like, "That's not your character."
Right.
I know you.
Yeah, I hold you to a higher standard than how you're acting. It's not me judging you. It's just me knowing who you are. And people hold people to, like, holding people to higher standards can be different for some. Mm-hmm. You can be judging them in a way by holding them to a higher standard just because you feel like they should be acting this way, just because of whatever reason. Or you can know the person and know, like, this isn't even who they are. Right. This isn't even how they act. Right. You know?
Agreed. So y'all not talking in the comment section?
They're not talking.
Wow.
They're not talking.
What is going on?
Come on, next question.
I'll be here, Jojo. That's it on questions.
You answered all of them?
Because they were repetitive, and we was kind of I broke them up, but we ended up hitting them all at one time.
Y'all don't got no questions for us?
Yeah.
Before we
log off
of here?
I think today was a great episode. One thing I just want to reiterate is just knowing facts before you speak on stuff.
Yes.
That is my biggest pet peeve. Because like I said, I'm going to hit you, like I was telling Sarah, because Sarah be like, you don't even have to explain to people because it's nobody's business. Yeah, but that's my biggest thing. I get so defensive. Yeah. Like,
and you care what people think. You want them to think highly
of me.
And that's okay, but at the end of the day,
you gotta let people think what they want.
You're gonna be fighting every day.
You're right.
Every day, because
you're right.
Everybody has different opinions. People are gonna speak on things that's, and that's why my number one thing is mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind your business. If it does not affect you in any way, why? I mean.
Yeah. It just tickles me and it just gets to me.
Right. Just assume.
Yeah.
Please assume, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna assume, and then I'm gonna show you who I am, and then you're really gonna be like,
I told y'all. You saw that.
Oh my God.
Y'all saw that. Rewind it. Rewind it. Because y'all saw all that. That was Charles James.
Don't do me.
That was Charles James.
So everybody just mind their business. Just mind their business.
That is the moral of the story, because, baby, I'm no longer gonna. I'm sorry. I'm gonna always defend my church, and I'm always defend my pastor. Yeah. I don't care.
Right. Because at the end of the day, I feel like that's just on a different level. Like people can say stuff about
you. Yeah, you can say what you want about me.
Lies, and that's where it's a little different.
Calling it names and stuff like that's when we got a problem, because you don't know what you're talking about. But I can what you say? I can show you, but I can tell you. I'm gonna just pray for you.
We don't want to riot. That's what
I'm gonna do.
Pray, y'all.
I'm gonna just pray for you, because God don't have that last say. You don't mess with his kids. You don't mess with his kids. So let me tell you, this has been a year of prayer, a year of restoration.
I was gonna say the same thing.
This has been a year of restoration, y'all. Just make sure y'all come to church on Sunday.
And if you're not coming to church,
watch it online.
Mount
Moriah Church of LA. 10 a.m. Come on.
Because you ain't coming with the facts.
You ain't coming with the facts when you coming at all. Because you don't know then.
No, nothing. Like, oh Lord, it just bothers me, y'all.
I hate it. Is it true?
Like, this isn't even your business. I really hate when people are just in other people's. Now it's different. Like, if I'm in Jordan business, because we're friends. Like, that's on a different level of being in business. But like, when you nosy, when you just attacking people, fishing for stuff, harassing, want to know stuff, it's just that's where you lose me.
That's where you lose me.
Because, never mind. We just gonna pray about it. And that's it, because
I don't know who raised some of y'all.
And I know who raised your girl. And
I know who raised me too. Baby, I be having to calm them down. We be having to calm our parents down because y'all don't want us to unleash the tigers.
So this is just pray about everything, y'all.
Just pray on it and let God handle it, because
stop judging.
Stop judging. Stop coming with no facts. If you ain't got facts, stay at home.
And if you got the facts, what I say, they be positive about it. Even if you know the facts and it ain't looking good,
and you don't like the outcome, you still gotta be positive. No, you're gonna be right upstairs in that booth on that. What do you be on? What's the name of the thing?
On the rolling.
The rolling in the big old thing. You're gonna be upstairs. We will all be there bright and early 8 a.m.
People in your business, I don't have no business at all.
Baby, and that's the problem. People can't get married. People can't find no man.
Right.
People can't
have no relationship, no nothing. Like, why is this your business?
And you don't got nothing. You still live. Ooh.
Yeah. Bring it back. You're going off the ledge. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Wow.
Off the ledge.
I can hear mommy answer now. Stop it. Do it good.
But it's true though. Woo. It's true. People will literally just do.
They will take you there.
Crazy stuff. Like crazy stuff.
They will take you there. They will make up lies. Y'all, this year I've had the most lies I've ever had in my life.
And you know what? I have to tell Jordan, like, baby, you are doing well, because I don't know what I would have done. I would have just.
I'm telling y'all.
In the knock. Hello? Excuse me. What's the problem?
I'm telling y'all.
We talk.
And I'm still here. And I'm 10 toes stronger. Like, y'all. Mm-hmm. You would never think that certain people would do you a certain way until it happens. And trust it. And don't be fooled.
Right.
That is one thing I learned. Don't be fooled. My pastor told me, listen, you're going to have to accept that people are going to do you how they want to do you. And you got to accept it. So,
and they will use you for their advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And when you
and
see
when
that,
you're no longer useful, thrown to the wolves, baby. You are the enemy.
Literally.
The
enemy. And it just don't make no.
Because we all adults.
Ooh, I just feel like if people minded their business, life would be better.
You'd be married.
Life would be better.
You have your own place to live. You have like a lot of stuff.
Just mind your business, y'all. That's the word of the story. Just mind your business. I promise you will be happy if you mind your business. Because, baby, I'm happy.
Do you hear me?
Minding my own.
We're going to go to the movies right now.
Minding my own.
Then I'm going to go see right after that.
It's good.
Baby, we done. But
you show is eating good on Sunday.
Facts.
People under. Come on. We learned it from somewhere, y'all.
The mama in my instance, the daddy in her.
We learned it from somebody.
Y'all, I'm telling you, it wasn't even me they had to hold back. It was the village that I named earlier. That's who I was holding back. Leslie, Michelle, Sheree, Toya. That's a different breed. I'm telling y'all, just leave me alone.
And I wasn't even there.
And she was in Mexico.
Both of y'all.
Both y'all mamas like, okay.
Well, I mean, auntie a different time.
She just gonna pray for you.
Just throw the Bible at you.
Yeah, well, holy water.
She gonna throw the word at you. You gonna be feeling like, damn. I don't even feel like I'm Christian no more.
Leslie Belcon, what she say? She said, cause she.
Okay. We are done. We didn't laugh at the end. See, this is why we got my name is. Because we take minding the business serious around here.
Okay, no. But for real, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Yes. We appreciate y'all. I really wish I knew exactly who was all these 7 people on there or who be coming on here.
Yeah.
Because I just be wanting to shout y'all out because y'all does it big. Every time y'all do it big, and I'm super appreciative of y'all.
Always showing love.
Always showing love.
Supporting, yeah.
Like, we love y'all. So, just continue to pray for us. Please. Pray for our growth. Pray for our sanity and our peace.
We just need a sound mind.
Sound mind, sound heart, health. Yes. Ah! Shababa. I heard that well. Let me know if y'all like my bye because baby, I'm trying to get some shirts made. Sarah don't want to wear a shirt.
I'll wear your shirt.
Brett want to wear the shirt.
I'll wear your shirt. I'll wear it.
All right. Bet. Now when she said that, when I go buy these shirts, and we're gonna have them on the next episode next Friday. Which y'all, if she don't walk here with the shirt, y'all know what she said. So y'all hold her what? Accountable.
Yes. Hold me accountable. Please.
Amen.
Hold me accountable.
Amen. Well, amen.
Can't stand this girl. Oh my God.
But yeah, y'all. So we're gonna tap in with y'all. Let me tell y'all. Make sure y'all are online or in person at the Mount on Sunday, 4269 South Figueroa Street, Los Angeles, California, 9004737.
That's not it.
90037. Make sure y'all are there, and if not, then get on Mount Moriah Church of LA on Facebook and on YouTube.
We want to see y'all in person though.
Yes, come. We be having fun. And then 3rd year pastor's anniversary. August 1st and August 8th. Make sure y'all are in the building. Support. Let me tell y'all, we got some good things in store for his anniversary. So please make sure y'all are there on August 1st and August 8th because y'all don't want to miss it because it's about to be a movie. So more information is going to come out. So look on the Facebook pages. When you watch service on Sunday, I'm pretty sure they're going to let y'all know more logistics about everything. But just be prepared because it's about to go down. Lord.
Listen, we'll be going back and forth. It'll be us against him. For sure. That'll be a long episode.
Hello. So we definitely want to see y'all. Please come.
Yes. Check out Jordan. Are you doing the in the morning?
I'll be there in the morning. Make sure y'all get on early. I come on 5 minutes before and I give my little
speech. Now she on the Instagram and the Facebook story.
Y'all, the Lord is using me to his fullest potential.
Come on.
So make sure y'all are there. Like, just come to church every Sunday. Don't wait till his anniversary. We want to see y'all. Come join. We need the youth. We need y'all. Join.
Right, because it's about
6 of us. And we all be together. We need
one
some.
of them finna go to school.
She leaving us.
Now I'm 5.
Now it's
Like,
5.
come on, y'all.
Really, probably 3. Because the musicians don't count. So, come on. We have a young pastor, y'all.
Yeah.
He's 28. Come, get the word. Be around, be amongst us. We love each other. We're family. Our church may look big from the outside, y'all, but we really a family. Like, we're really strong men. Once you come in, it's over with. So, come through. Enjoy some good worship. You're going to get some good singing. You're going to get some good preaching. And you're going to see me and Sarah.
You ain't gonna see me.
She's going to be right in that middle on that camera. When you walk in, look in that
You
middle
see her
aisle.
online, you see me in person.
Oh, yeah. You'll see Sarah in person, but you'll see me online and in person.
Yeah.
So.
She exclusive.
It is.
She VIP.
And it's exclusively Jordan. You know how we do it. But, so yeah. We love y'all.
Because we really do.
We really do. All right, guys. We will see you guys next Friday.